All right, guys, how you doing? Finally, we're here on Talking Point. We've been talking about this from the beginning of the show. And today we're going to talk about something very interesting, clapbacks. And some people do it very classy. Some people just give it to you like Jim Ike. You know, like at times I think a lot of celebrities try to hold themselves and behave, and they kind of lose their cool when it crosses the line. So we need to address this situation. Is it okay to clap back at fans, or just be your cool and just act like a celebrity expected? So with me to discuss this important issue, I have Deshope. How you doing, G?
I'm good, my brother.
Yeah, and Angie's in the house. So we need to talk about this and address it and find out if it's okay to just clap back at fans or just hold yourself as a celebrity and just behave. What do you think?
Were you asking me directly?
Yeah.
Oh,
what would you think?
I'm going to pass it on to
Oh, Deshope first. Okay, well, cool. So what do you think about this?
He's our guest.
I think sometimes fans on social media can go a little bit extreme with criticizing some of the celebrities, and most times it's always nice to keep quiet and just leave it alone. However, once in a while, just to let the fans know that the celebrity is a human being, has emotions, and does have family members and friends that are also looking at those profiles. So whatever you're saying on social media might not affect them personally, but it affects someone close. So why don't you just give them a little smack and let them know that you understand what's going on, but it's not your day-to-day.
But you see, for me, I feel like...
on that board?
No, I'm not. I feel like, you know, for the fact that you are a celebrity, your life is an open book to your fans. You know, it just is what comes with it. Yes, I agree with you 100%. Sometimes fans do take it a little bit too far in the kind of things they say. I feel like, you know, the reason I'm saying no is this. Oftentimes, when celebrities clap back and you go to check out the profile of the person who has made the comment, it's not nobody that exists. They just create fake accounts and then they say these horrible things. So I feel like celebrities should just ignore.
So
celebrities,
that's how I feel.
What determines for you to clap back? Is it the status
of the person? But let me tell you the funny thing, right? Because I work with quite a number of African celebrities. And I always like to keep them in the positive light most times. Most times, and I think most media relations people will do the same. However, sometimes you have to allow them to be human beings because they are. If someone constantly comes on your page 7 days in a week, every time you post a picture and says, look at that fat so-and-so, this girl no fine, man. They can do it on Monday. On Tuesday, they can do it. Wednesday, maybe let them get away with it. On Thursday, I think you've had a free ride.
But you see, my thing would be this. If they did it on Monday and you don't like it, stay not liking it. Doesn't matter if they come, don't let them come back on Tuesday, don't let them come back on Wednesday, block them. Block them. Well, that's the good thing about social media now.
Okay, right. I just want to find out one thing before you guys continue, right? If you're not a fan, what business are you doing following that person? Why do you think that happens?
Well, you see, sometimes I think people believe that they are fans. They truly believe that they are fans. It's just that some people cannot be fans that just like. They have to be that fan that sits in the background criticizing everything. Because you do have those. You do have those. It's just a balance of nature. You have to have those
in real life,
criticize.
Some people don't necessarily have to. In real life, they don't necessarily want to be your friends, but they want to know what's going
on in your life, isn't it? They do want to know
who's your boyfriend, who's your girlfriend, how many kids, how are they doing successfully, and I think that kind of transfers into the entertainment business and social media. Some people will follow you just because they want to see what she's doing or he's doing. This no good person. Would they follow this person? Say,
But you see, the thing is, they're following and they're making comments. As far as I'm concerned, you know, earlier we were talking at the and you were saying something like, when sharks land, they don't land for nothing. They land because something good is happening. And I think that's a very good analogy to take on, to say, you know what, you must be doing something good for all these haters to be coming out, because they wouldn't be there. You know, nobody throws a stone at an empty tree. It has to be full and ripe.
But I'll be honest with you, having worked with some of these people who are human beings, after a while, those things start to take its toll.
But I have to have a question.
I
have to ask a question,
Yes.
Do you think that there's something to do with the fact that maybe Afro or African celebrities oftentimes don't have managers?
No.
And people who manage them that will take care of all of those, because
they do.
I don't often see clapbacks from their counterparts.
No, they do. The Beyonce's Nicki Minaj spends time on social media.
Nicki Minaj is just crazy. That one is crazy.
Steph London did the same thing. They do it. However, you have to understand that after you keep hitting at someone so hard, after a while, some people start to doubt themselves. Some people start to take those criticisms as real.
Yeah.
So if you don't let them have a break in the middle, sometimes I just say, listen, this person, keep your mouth quiet, block them off.
So, so how do you do it? All right, if you have to do the clapback, how do you do this campaign?
Intellectual.
Do you mean
very intellectual?
Yeah.
You know, you can either use their words against them. Some of them have terrible spelling habits. Some of them can't even speak English properly. Some of them make examples that are out of this outlandish. So you bring them back to life by, first of all, pointing out their own mistakes.
Yeah, you see, if people did that, if people, yes, I was going to say, if people did that, that would be schooling. It's all called schooling.
But
that's different than, like, you know, clapping back in such a way that, like, you know, like you mentioned earlier, Jim Ike's way of clapping back is like,
oh wow,
you know,
he would take his time, go to your profile, check what's wrong with you, and check your profile picture and fix your nose.
Kevin Hart, Kevin Hart does that. Richard Blackson does that.
I know. See, now the thing is, I look at them and think, is it because
even look at your family member and start attacking them?
Exactly. But is that because they have insecurities, or I don't know?
No, that's that comics, though.
You don't have to.
Okay.
You know, the other thing is, for instance, there was this actress in Nigeria that did a clapback. Somebody said something like, "Oh my gosh, she's unlucky to be associated with the designer," and you know, she just went into one like, "It's your whole family that's unlucky. Your generation upon generation will be unlucky." I feel like it's not really necessary.
You have to understand as well. There are days.
It's not necessary.
You have days like this. There are days where you're not really in it for, and someone just comes this disrespectful.
Then why not stay off social media?
Social media.
I'm not saying forever. If you wake up today and you're not feeling it, stay off social media.
You're not feeling negativity, but you're feeling social media. Social media is your own personal TV station. That's how you promote your business.
I understand.
So
but then people tend to be there and just be scrolling and scroll. And you know how it takes time, just be scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. And the next thing you know, people drop comment, you hit them. You start. Personally, I just think they should have a way. I agree with you. When you hit and hit and hit, they can make a response because they are human. But at the same time, maybe you should just block them from the world. If somebody's going to be negative today, there is no guarantee it's going to be positive tomorrow or the day after. I would think they're going to be negative consistently. I'm going to block you from the word go.
Okay, right.
And try not to be on there giving clapbacks. That's me personally. I know they're human.
I don't know, maybe this is a topic for another day, but I do see celebrities clap back at celebrities. And comment. Taking it to the next level, right? Just trying to find out, in that situation, right, do you think it's healthy for the game, or it's a bad vibe?
I think that one's childish. If you're a celebrity and another celebrity comes on social media, attacks you in their comments or whatever, you guys can find a way to get contact telephone numbers of each other. If you really have something positive to say or negative, let's deal with it as as adults, rather than give the public something more to talk about by attacking each other in front of the world.
So it can be used as a publicity stunt as well.
Yes, it could be.
All right, so
awareness, free awareness,
that's
free
true.
publicity. Because that goes on the blogs, that goes on social media, and that works for their business. However, I think it's a low blow. If there's a celebrity in my comments being disrespectful, either block them or just leave them be.
Okay, right. Now we need to wrap this up, but I need you to give your final say on this, and you do the same thing.
Okay.
So I'll do the guest the honor to start first.
I think there's definitely a room for clapping back, but please let it be classy, intellectual, clean, and show a little level above who has attacked you.
I love that.
But that's the best way.
For me, I would say that Adeshope is almost convincing me, almost, almost. But what I would say is, if you do have to, as opposed to clap back, maybe do a schooling. You know, it is a clap back, a form of clap back, but school them. Like Adeshope said, bring them down to a level that shows them we're not on the same level, as opposed to going into an abusive form. I think kind of like lowers your level. That's what I think. So.
Oh wow, cool. All right, Shopsy, right? Let's go to this. Right? Have you ever had to clap back at a fan, and how did you execute this?
Easy. I had to definitely. The only reason I do that is if you come on my page and be negative at someone else. Maybe I post a video of one of the female singers and you come out there and attack or criticize their work or even mine. Sometimes I try to be intellectual, other times I just I'm blatantly rude. So everybody else can see that person is an example. not to try it again.
So you don't block people, no?
I do. I've got hundreds of people I've blocked.
Really?
Simple. No negative, no bad vibes.
Oh, we gotta wrap this up, but I did learn a lot, man. Shopsy, thanks for turning up, and I had a good time having you in the studio. I mean, great. It's always fun to have you around. Anyway, guys, you know what to do. Hit us on social media. Let us know what you think about this. Should we clap back at fans or not we, celebrities?
What do you mean not we? Me, I'm a celebrity. If you clap at me, I'm gonna clap straight back at you. So,
just let us know. Is it okay for celebrities to clap back at fans, or should they just take it as, celebrities? Let us know. Hit us on the social media, website, everything, man. Let us know.
What do you mean website, everything? You're so lazy.
Okay, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, man. We've been saying this every show. I didn't know.
Keep saying it, because somebody might just not be watching this one day.
Our details are on the screen as well. So hit us up, right? We need to hear what you think about it. Anyway, cool. I hope you style.
From us, absolutely. Thank you so much, Adesheba, once more for being with us. And yes, thank you for turning up today.
Man, I gotta do what I gotta do, man.
Whatever.
The buzz is what's happening.
Guys, thank you so much. We're going to see you guys next week. In the meantime, if you cannot wait to see us on Vox Africa, why don't you go to our website, www.thebuzztvshow.com. We'll see you next week. Bye for now. Bye.